I wonder what your parents look like. Is there a problem with my grandson?
Trouble Busters!
I can't stop shaking right now. I'm so nervous. My name is Tom. Starting today, I'm a new employee at a machinery manufacturer. The welcome party is about to start. All right, I'm ready to strengthen my bond with my colleagues with my talking skills. Hey! Huh? My name is Andy. My name is Tom. Nice to... I graduated from Yale. Really? That's great. Which university did you graduate from? I went to Bustrub University. I see. Let me ask you then. Because this is a large company, I can understand how people like me would have made it here. So I'm curious why you're here. But then, I wonder what your parents look like. Or did you end up at the wrong place? Excuse me? Well, there are a lot of companies in this area, so it's easy to get lost. If you want, I can take you to the right place. No, thank you. I confirmed so many times that I'm at the right place. You don't have to be so shy. Of course, I'm not. Andy, why are you insisting on knowing about me? A real elite would willingly lend a helping hand when someone's in trouble. That's great, but... That's right! I'm saying this for your sake! I'll find the best timing! Jeez, I'm grateful for his intentions, but he's forcing it on me. And Andy and I continued to interact. I could just let it go if he didn't insist on talking to me like this, but I don't like persistent guys like him. I guess I have to make it clear with Andy. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! Andy, I think it's about time. Oh! I think it's wiser to switch up my plans. Huh? What's the matter? Andy, I think we should cut out the joke. What? How rude! I'm being serious. Andy, I'm being serious too. I'm saying this for your sake. I want to get along with you. You haven't been making any sense. Is there a problem with my grandson? Who are you? This gentleman is our CEO, Mr. Trojan. CEO? Hello, my name is Andy. I'm an elite acknowledged by all. I'll assure my contribution to this company. It's good to be eager, but there's something that I was concerned about. Yes, did you say something about your grandson? Exactly, and I'm referring to Tom. You said that you were wondering what my parents look like, right? He's my grandfather, but here he is. I see. Wait, what? I'm sorry for the late introduction. Wait, are you being serious? This is a joke, right? This isn't a joke. But then, the two of you have different last names. That's because he's my grandfather from my mother's side. I see. Anyway, did you say your name was Andy? I was listening to the entire conversation. The entire conversation? Ever since you talked to Tom? Does that mean? I believe you were being rude to someone who's only getting to know another person. I think calling it rude is an exaggeration. We all have different perspectives, right, Tom? What if I tell you that I was bothered? Hey, you should just read the room. I only answered your question. I'm not as amazing as you expect, and I can't read your mind. This guy. Even if Tom took your side, I wouldn't buy it. It's part of our company's core values to respect one another, and I can't let go of this after seeing that you haven't been respectful. And of course, that's putting aside the fact that Tom is my grandchild. You said that you wouldn't buy it, but I think it's only natural. What do you mean by that? Tom and I have been friends for a very long time. Hey, that's not even true. That's why we've been very casual with each other. It was because we were friends. And of course, I didn't have any bad intentions. You said that we were friends for a long time, but we only met today. Right. Based on your interactions, that's how I took it. Well?
You shouldn't tell lies just to get away in the meantime, since they'll be obvious.
But then, I was jealous.
Jealous?
Sir, you have to hear me out. Tom was the one who started bragging to begin with. He said that he has connections with the upper management at this company, and I ended up getting jealous.
That's not even true! Based on how you've been reacting to my grandfather, you had no idea about my relationship with the CEO!
That was because you only said that you had connections with the upper management, so I wasn't aware that you were the CEO's grandson. I'm sorry to interrupt when you're getting heated up, but can I assume that you were lying that you had known Tom for a long time? Oh, well... This guy is great at switching back to the main subject. But then... Right, that was a lie. It was just an impulsive joke, but then I'm telling the truth now.
No, you're telling lies again!
You said it yourself earlier. It's about how the recipient takes it. Just like how you were bothered, I was bothered by the way you said things, too.
Before we talk about how I said things, I never even mentioned it. You can't be talking about how you received it. For example, if you were talking about dodgeball and I suddenly started talking about cars, how would you feel? It's practically the same thing. Either way, our CEO heard our interaction, so you're not getting away by giving excuses.
But I know that I'm right.
Huh?
It was all thanks to the CEO, right? But I've been... That's not precise. What? Let me might as well make it clear that I don't play favorites. Tom went through all the entrance exams just like you and all others who are here today, and he earned his job offer, I'll assure you. But this is a large company. Tom used to be in a machinery club when he was in college. He's very knowledgeable about machines.
Right. I've been a machinery maniac ever since I was little.
And that's why he was a fit for our company, since we manufacture machines. Also, his likable personality gave a positive impression to his interviewer. As I mentioned earlier, we value respect for one another. With all these taken into consideration, our company decided to hire him. I had no idea. Besides, Mr. Trojan hates anything that's unjust. He's always taken disciplinary action against those who cheated in the past. We'll assure that he wasn't hired at this company because of his connections. So now, do you understand? I see. Crap. Every time I say something, I keep digging myself a deeper hole. I don't want to be in bigger trouble than I already am. My colleagues would laugh at me. I have no choice. Oh, that's amazing! Tom, it seems like I was completely underestimating you, and I'll admit that I was wrong. So now, since this is over, I hope we can get along well moving forward.
Huh? Why so sudden?
Sir, you have such a wonderful grandson, and I'm sure you're proud of him. I'm sure both of you have put in such a hard effort to bring him here today. You know what, Tom? I know someone who runs a high-end restaurant. I could get us a VIP table there. So would you be interested in going there with me sometime soon?
Jeez, he's clearly kissing up to me now.
Also, sir, I can refer you to a nice hotel. They're known to serve great food with the freshest ingredients. That's not the point.
Our CEO is someone who acknowledges his team based on performance. Kissing up to him isn't going to work, so I recommend you don't.
What am I supposed to do then? I mean, if this is going to turn out to be so complicated, you should have said so in the beginning.
What makes you think you're right?
I know I'm telling the truth. I would have treated you differently if I knew things about you.
You're being completely ridiculous. And to add, you shouldn't have treated me that way if you didn't know me well.
He's exactly right. You can't be blaming this on others. I need to come up with a plan to regain my reputation. It seems like giving excuses or blaming others won't work.
Our CEO is someone who acknowledges his team based on performance.
Hold on. I know what to do.
Huh?
Is that how far you would all go just to prove that I was wrong?
Before we even say that you were wrong,
You said it yourself earlier, right? That our CEO values performance among his team.
so what? Are you gonna blame others again?
I'm done acting so immaturely.
If you knew that you were being immature, don't even bother to act like that to begin with. What the heck is wrong with this guy?
Since our CEO sets a great example to all of us, we need to prove ourselves through our performance. Mr. Trojan, I'll make sure that I accomplish a lot at this company. And when that happens, would you look the other way about what happened today?
You're making this complicated again.
Look the other way? That's not what I was trying to say. Those who perform well deserve to give opinions, and I'm going to be the living proof. Oh, I can't wait to look down on the real world from the top of this building.
Hey, Andy!
Don't worry.
Sir, what do you mean by that?
I've seen all kinds of people. On the other hand, Tom, you would know, right?
Sir, yes, of course. A lot has happened at our welcome party, but I'm sure everything will be a laughable episode once time passes by. It's just that Andy seems like he'll be trouble.
So, there it is. How's our product? Amazing, right?
Well then, can I ask a few questions? Our company already purchases springs from another company. Will you precisely tell us the differences between the springs that we currently use versus the springs that you're proposing to provide?
I already explained that to you. This doesn't only go for springs, but we manufacture our precision parts with time and effort. And that makes it more favorable than what other companies could sell ya.
That goes for every company. What I'm trying to ask you is, what are the pros of using your company's springs?
Pros? I think our senior colleague explained something like that, but I can't remember. What was it again?
Since your company deals with weighing machines, we believe our load-bearing springs would be a good match. Additionally, the springs are treated with anti-corrosion processing, which makes the parts more durable and long-lasting.
I see. We'd definitely like to consider this positively.
Really? Well, thank you very much. I'm so glad I've been taking notes and doing my research. Tom, I heard that you secured another large contract. You're doing so well. Not at all. I've only been working diligently every day.
Why? Why is it that Tom keeps securing so many contracts and I haven't been able to secure any? I'm an elite! Damn it! Damn it! Andy? Mr. Trojan, can I help you with anything? I heard how things are going. Sir, this isn't what it looks like. How should I say it? I just haven't been able to reveal my true talent. What are you talking about? I'm a late bloomer. I'm gonna work even harder, so please.
Andy, it sounds like you're misunderstanding something.
Tom!
I believe Mr. Trojan wanted to talk to you about your manners.
Manners? I heard that you're being very casual and rude with our clients. I have no idea what you're talking about.
One of my clients talked to me about it too.
I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always respectful to those around me. You can't even prove what those clients are saying, can you? Not that we have evidence, but we received complaints about you from more than 10 companies.
And that can't possibly be a coincidence, can it?
This is starting to affect the reputation of our company. I mean, it's because they just won't get how attractive our products are. Of course I'd want to complain about it. Sir, I did this for the sake of our company's dignity and pride.
And as a result, you're bringing down the company.
But just think about it. They never understood after I personally held a business meeting with those clients. And if it still doesn't sell, there must be something behind it.
Let me ask you then, have you been able to conduct a presentation that makes your client want to secure a contract with you?
Yes, I've been emphasizing how wonderful our products are.
Talking about how wonderful our products are is something important, but if it doesn't resonate with your client's heart, they're not going to sign a contract with you.
You make it sound so easy, but I did everything it takes.
And that's why our senior colleague taught us how to go about it. Have you been taking any notes so you can remember what we learned?
I don't need to take notes because
It's amazing that you graduated from Yale and it's something you deserve to be proud of.
yes, Mr. Trojan.
However, it's not good to be carried away with it. What matters is how you approach your job right now. I'd like to excuse myself at this time. Andy, don't you get it after hearing Mr. Trojan's words?
This is impossible. This can't be true. I can't possibly fade out now after climbing up this ladder so successfully until now. And I can't let Tom beat me to it. There's no way I'd lose against him.
That guy.
It's not my fault that the products don't sell. Wait, I think I know what to do. Andy? Oh, sir, take a look at this. As I declared, I achieved great sales. This is my true talent. I'm sure you're going to...
What have you done?
Huh?
Don't even pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about, because you know exactly what I'm talking about.
What's going on?
Andy, you've sold our products at a lower price just to sell more units, haven't you?
So what? They ultimately sold well, so who cares?
The problem is what happened after that. All of our clients that you dealt with are complaining. They're all saying that they're experiencing issues with the quality of the precision parts that we provided.
Oh my goodness! Well,
Don't tell me.
Right. In order to cut down on the production cost, you've been secretly ordering low-quality products from a third party.
Oh my goodness.
And it's clear to anyone's eyes that we'd receive complaints if we provide those low-quality parts.
sir, this isn't what it looks like. I thought we'd be okay as long as we just slightly compromise the quality of the product we provide.
And who told you that it was okay to compromise the quality? We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality product.
And for you to say that after seeing the outcome, you're not being credible at all.
I had no choice. I thought this would be the only way to sell our product well. Providing the parts with the lowest possible cost was my only option.
You can say whatever you want, but it's only a fact that our company is taking a huge loss.
Oh.
Stop laughing it away. You said a lot of things to me, but you were ultimately the cheater. Andy, I'm truly disappointed with you.
Our company is going to claim damages from you.
What? You can't do that! Why do I have to pay for anything? Doesn't the company usually take care of things like that?
That's the basic rule of thumb, but when it comes to intentional damages being caused, the company has the ability to claim damages from the employee.
You're kidding! I'm not going to agree to this!
It's not about whether you agree to it or not.
All I ever wanted was for my talent as an elite to be acknowledged by those around me!
In the end, you're still just clinging to your past glory.
Of course! That's everything that I got! And I wanted to prove that I was right at our welcome party! It's not about who's right and who's wrong. If you end up being rude to another person, you should admit it and apologize. It's called basic manners.
On the other hand, if only you understood that, all of us in this room right now could have been able to just laugh at what was already in the past. But you were carried away by your status and ended up doing this to yourself.
Andy, we all have differences in our opinions, and I don't mean to negate all of your opinions, but I hope this becomes a learning lesson for you that there are lines that you should never cross. You'll hear from me on a later day about the outcome of this matter. Oh my! Hey, Tom?
What is it?
I need you to talk to your grandfather for me. If you convince him, I'm sure he'll...
Not happening.
Why would you say that? We were hired at the same time, right? I thought we were friends.
You're being so convenient to yourself. But then, as I mentioned at the welcome party, our CEO hates anything that's unjust. Even if I were to beg him on your behalf, he's not gonna change his mind.
Oh no!
I hope this becomes a learning lesson for you.
Damn it!
After that, Andy caused a major loss to the company and was hit with a huge compensation claim. He resigned voluntarily following the incident, and now he's reportedly working part-time to pay off his debts. Hopefully, this will be a wake-up call for him to reflect on his actions. As for me, I've continued to do well at work, and I'm now in charge of mentoring my junior colleagues. It's just that there's one junior colleague who keeps telling me about his romantic life. I have no knowledge about romanticism. Trouble busters.